Hey Kelly! J.K. Galloway here, jumping back into Barry. Jumping back into the final season, season 4, episode 2. This one's called Bestest Place on Earth. Bestest Place on Earth. Whenever people say that word, I'm like... Anyway, the premiere. Set a bunch of tables. Set a bunch of situations. Fuck. Barry got put in the same prison as Fuchs. And Fuchs immediately, as he saw him, went to the police and was like, I want to talk to the FBI, whatever. Because Barry's done so many more things than you know. I'll wear a wire, I'll get all the info you need. But then when he confronted him, kinda, was like, hey Barry, tell me about this one kill you did. And Barry was like, you were right the whole time. I should have never went to that fucking class. We are in this prison now because I decided I needed something different. It's all my fault. I'm sorry. And that broke Fuchs, because both of them, for whatever reason, just crave acceptance and love. Something clearly Barry has never had. And we saw a very brief clip of him running along the beach when he was a kid. We're going to find more about that, his backstory, as we go, but I want to know why this is so deeply ingrained in him. That's going to be an interesting thing to discover. But Fuchs, found Barry after Barry basically goaded a guard into beating the shit out of him, which is what he wanted, to feel something different other than the feelings he had, which I understand that impulse. But then Fuchs came upon him, told him he loved him, said I'm sorry, they embraced. Where's that going? That scares me, because eventually something's gonna give with that. I don't know if Barry's gonna die this season. It is the final season. I think Fuchs is not long for this world. Meanwhile, on the outside, Gene is, kind of basking in his herodom, if you will, because, he was the one that took down Barry, fooled him into going to Moss's house to kill him. It didn't work out, obviously. And Gene has basically said, he's not telling his story because he hasn't really processed it yet. He hasn't, I figured it out. But he started, he still got that TV show, and he got a standing ovation for just saying, hi, I'm Gene Cousineau. And everyone gave him a standing ovation because of what he did to catch Barry. I think that flipped the switch. He realizes, he probably shouldn't tell the story, but, if he's going to get that kind of praise, which, trust me, anyone who puts themselves out there as an entertainer of any kind, yeah, we want that. That would be good. That would be just morsels of happiness. So he called a reporter and was like, I'm going to tell you the story tomorrow. Seems like he did a bit of a voice correction or voice modulator because it didn't sound like him on the phone, but he called anonymously. We'll see, but I don't know if that's going to work out because Moss does not want the story told. At least not before, not before the trial ends. You know what I mean? They both said it would hurt our case against Barry. It would hurt the case. Gene might be in a little trouble with Moss. Meanwhile, Sarah, I called her Sarah, Sally. I think her real name's Sarah. Sorry, Sally. Is back home in Joplin. You're seeing morsels there of her home life growing up with kind of a oh shucks dad and a insanely judgmental mom, which I think we could have figured that out given the way she's just her personality essentially. So I want to see more of that. It's gonna be messed up. I hope she can talk to someone eventually about the fact that she just killed a man who was trying to kill her, which was good. Absolute self-defense, absolutely. But she's got to talk to someone about it. Can't shove that shit down. That's some traumatic shit. Bestest place on Earth. I don't know if we're going back to LA. I don't know if we're going to go to Joplin. Like, what's the best other than, like, the Disney cruise I went to? It's pretty good. It was pretty good. You don't even need to be a Disney fan. You could ignore all the Disney and just eat and go on the stops and the beaches. I need to make more money on YouTube so I can take more of those trips. But as of right now, I didn't pay for that. I don't got that kind of... Family members paid for it. It was very kind. Anyway, let's jump back into it. Episode 2. Here we go.
What do you mean there's no deal?
I'm saying you guys are asking me to turn against a friend, and I can't do that.
You offered it.
Shame on you. Turning pals into enemies. It's a dick move. I'm the Raven. There's my associate, Barry Berkman. The Raven is connected to some very heavy hitters. I can't say who, let's just say they're not Russian. You'd think they were.
They Chechens?
Yeah, they're Chechen, but when Raven gets out of here, they're gonna hook him up, and you could get a piece of the action.
That's so stupid.
I don't like nicknames.
All right, then you're Jason.
Dude, I'm Jason. My name is
You're
Jason.
Livewire, motherfucker. You're Jason, you're Livewire, and I'm the Raven. Felt relaxed?
Yeah, I felt honest, relaxed. You know, you weren't pushing it at all. You were just...
He's
confident.
giving notes.
A while ago, Hank and I approached you with a deal.
The crime utopia thing, I remember. Played volleyball. Who else is involved?
Well, we are holding a meeting with hopefully you and the Guatemalans.
We're at war with those motherfuckers.
If that table happens to be at the bestest place on the earth.
Is this Dave and Buster's?
Trucking all the way to
Dave
the
and
Dave
Buster's.
and the Busters here in Torrance. It takes a strong will to do such things. We were at war with the Chechens. They belittled us, fought us. But now, we're fucking.
Not implying that's where you guys are headed.
We have a pitch that will bring us all together in a way that we will all profit, where we will all succeed beyond our wildest imagination.
Okay, I recognize him now. That's awesome. From Lost.
Yes! Okay, fantastic. We have this.
To get your man out. So he is going to work on that. Fuck. Okay. Oh.
Where's the dog buried?
The dog has a new home. The dog's safe. You got nothing to worry about. You're okay.
Okay. That's what you mean.
I feel safe with you.
You feel safe with me? Is that what you said? You feel safe with me? I love you. Sally. I love you. I love you. And you're always
Can't
safe
say
with
it
me.
back. How? Not anymore.
Gene Cousineau? Holy shit, you got here fast. You want to go inside? What do you drive, a rocket ship? The address is in here. Once you get there, lock the door. Shit.
God damn it.
But this is not what you are thinking. It is.
It's not heroin.
Not heroin. This is sand. First, we will corner the market in California.
Wow.
Then the entire country. It will grow in a way that we can do business, not in the shadows, but in the light.
Call it Taylor, because y'all gonna need suits. When it comes to enforcing and protecting said merch, sometimes you need that ace in the hole. Ours is top assassin named Barry Berkman. Now, homie's in prison. Prison break 2023!
Is this a yoke?
No, this is not a yoke.
What you are proposing is stupid.
You're the one who's talking about fucking sand.
You see.
There's a new development in the viral entitled C-word girl. Turns out her boyfriend was an entitled K-word. A killer.
You are no longer Sally Reed. You're the entitled cunt girl who dated a serial killer. If you wanted, you could have a reality show or a podcast, and you would make more money than God.
Yeah, you would.
You have 2 high-profile strikes against you, and on top of that, you have integrity. I'm so sorry.
On top of that, you have integrity. I'm so sorry. What a line. Jeez.
Take a seat. Well, I'm going to tell you the story. Just once. Only to you. For Vanity Fair. I'm going to tell it to you in the only way I know how.
Oh no. He's gonna perform it.
Please, I need to be in the theater. Don't close the theater.
Hey, I am so sorry, but my class is the most sought after in the city. It's full.
If I don't get into that theater, I'm gonna go home and kablam!
God damn it.
I give the Chechens, Bolivians, all the LA gangs. I used to be in the network.
You worked for international crime syndicates.
I take someone with me.
I love you, Barry.
You do?
You betcha.
Can you say it again? I would do anything for your forgiveness.
Okay.
Oh, you will, fuckface. You will.
But it was an amazing long story.
Well, I laid it out as honestly as I could.
So, Barry took you hostage, got your career back on track, and then you punched him in the face.
Why didn't you tell me about Barry? How could you know and not warn me?
And you're telling me that you didn't see one sign?
No.
You did.
He treated us like superstars as actors? That's really hard to resist. Your back is against the wall. There is only one thing you can do.
What?
Teach.
Barry's working with the FBI?
I don't know who to turn to, Hank. I mean, you know him. Why would he do that?
Who was that?
We have to kill Barry.
Nah. Fucking. I mean, it's a lot easier to kill someone in prison than it is to break them out. But I understand from the point of view of Barry. He feels like he needs to get out because Sally just gave him hope, right? Sally just, basically said, I feel safe with you. That's all he needs to hear. Who does he want to take with him? I assumed it was Fuchs. Who the fuck else does he know? Unless it's that security guard. That doesn't make sense. You can't take a guard with you. Maybe he's taking Jason. Or Livewire. Or whoever. Who knows, but... You see, I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know if the information he's going to give is going to work. He's in special solitary. It's not solitary, right? But he's basically in protective custody right now. We'll see what happens with that. He couldn't get out, though. Like, he's accused of killing a cop and got caught red-handed gonna kill a former cop or an investigator or whatever Moss is now, Like, you're not getting out for some information, right? Not for that. I'm kind of disappointed that Sally's back in LA, honestly, because I wanted to see some more of that dynamic with her family. Because, horrendous human beings. But, I mean, it's an interesting development. And, Sally could teach. She would rake in. Like, everyone's gonna want to just be in her class so they can raise their stupid little hand and be like, no, they're like fucking a murderer. You know what's coming. But at the same time, what her former agent said, start a podcast, rolling in money. a true crime pod? Are you fucking kidding me? And the whole thing with Hank and Cristobal, you know, that they decided they have to kill Barry, or at least Hank did, which makes sense from his point of view. If Barry's given up all the information, yeah, you gotta kill him. But will Hank take it upon himself to try to do it himself? Because, like, Cristobal literally just said, here's why everyone thinks you're weak. Here's a way you can prove you're not weak. Get yourself arrested and kill Barry, but can you? I don't know. It might be another Fugue situation. Like, where, you know, Barry's able to just change your mind. So, there's a lot of interesting shit going on that's coming. It's gonna be messed up. Thank you guys for watching. Comments. Let me know what you thought of that episode. We'll jump into number 3 next week. I don't know the schedule. I haven't looked. I don't know if they're going to do solo episodes from here on out weekly, or if they're going to do 2 a week. That'd be sweet if they do 2 a week. I have no problem with that. But whatever it is, if it's just 3, if it's 3 and 4, we'll be here for it. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you. We'll talk to you next time.